Alien meeting. Alien meeting. Welcome back to Moravian's greatest podcast, Alien Meeting. Today we have a very special announcement. We have our very first guest on Alien Meeting. Unfortunately, Johnny Cryptid is still recovering from his accident last week.
12 bullet wounds were deep.
12 bullet wounds.
Into the liver.
He's completely jaundiced right now.
Yeah, it's weird to see
Anyway,
the yellow.
Today's guest is our ghost expert, Dr. Freaky.
Yes. Hi, I'm Dr. Freaky. Anything that you know about ghosts, ghouls, or paranormal activity, talk to me about. So, yeah, call me at, so, you know when they say, like, who you gonna call? Ghostbusters. Don't call them. They suck. I wish I could swear on this, but trust me, don't call them. They're just in the movies. Okay? Call me at 888-888. Okay, but yeah.
All right. How should we start this little story about maybe a little ghost tale, maybe a little something scary? Ooh, a little scary.
I'm afraid of those.
You're afraid of ghosts?
Hey,
I'm wearing green all over right now, guys.
Oh, just for anyone, for our audio listeners.
I'm wearing green too.
If you are wearing green or like some part of you is green, that does unfortunately mean you are scared of ghosts. The logic behind this is, well, Luigi, he wears green. What is he? Scared of ghosts.
Precisely.
And if on vice versa, if you are wearing red, you are Mario. That's it.
But I'd like to make an argument though about the fear factor. So yes, Luigi is fearful of ghosts, but according to Luigi's Mansion, the more afraid you are as a person, the more less susceptible you are to ghost attacks. Because Luigi has been harassed multiple times by like the ghosts, but was he ever actually like captured or killed? No.
No, but he is scared of them.
Yeah,
That's kind of the point.
but I'm saying though, Mario, who's like rah, 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 he got captured every time.
He did.
So
True.
just
So
it's
fear is sort of a method of warding off ghosts.
yes, because
That's
they
crazy.
like they hunger off of people who are less afraid.
Wow.
So
And that's why those boos. That's why they turn away.
exactly.
Because they want to act like they're afraid.
Yeah.
Maybe ghosts are more. Maybe it's kind of like a bug scenario. Maybe ghosts are more afraid of us than we are of them.
Exactly.
Yeah, but we gotta be afraid of ghosts so we can stop them.
Stop them from what?
You know what?
Maybe have you ever thought about this? Maybe the ghosts just want to be respected for once because you know what? Maybe they're tired of people walking in their mansions in their house and just breaking in and not being like.
Maybe you're right. But what about the ghosts? Because ghosts, there are more ghosts, and there will always be more ghosts than there will be people.
True.
As the number of people gets bigger, so does the number of ghosts.
So, are you saying the minority of humans is being outspoken compared to the vast ghost population?
Maybe the ghost I think in some strange way, the ghost population is the minority because of how
Underrepresented.
exactly.
Yeah, I got that. So you think there's systematic paranormalism in the United States or just worldwide?
I think. Well,
I think
makes-
worldwide.
it might depend on location because I feel like some countries do respect ghosts and spirits and honor the dead than more.
Well, my personal opinion is those ghosts aren't using the mansion, so why can't I build a Walmart there? Why can't I
That is
plow
true.
down that
True.
abandoned graveyard and put maybe a highway there or a parking lot? What are they using it for? Their graves aren't being taken care of.
They're dead.
You know,
they're already dead.
But you know what? Have you ever thought about they're just sleeping? Maybe you know what? They're catching some Z's. Maybe, but you know what?
Right.
Maybe. How do you feel? It's like when the city planner comes and it's like, you know what? I'm done with these. You can't sleep anymore. And then guess where they go? They're homeless now. So
They don't have homes. They're ghosts.
Well,
You
maybe.
don't know that. Have you ever talked to one?
I mean, in the
That's
past,
not-
ghosts, I feel like, were very much more respected than they are now. I mean, like, we used to build pyramids for them.
Exactly.
And these ghosts would have the whole pyramid just for them. And now all they get is like a
Dirt
like
hole.
a 3 by 6 foot area.
Yeah, something
In
like
the
that.
ground?
And hey, they get a nice headstone too.
Sometimes.
Sometimes they
If
don't
you're
even.
really important, you get a nice headstone.
No. Sometimes you don't even get that. Sometimes they're thrown in an oven and then they just burn.
True, they are crispy.
And then they get put in a little box.
Yeah. So it's like,
I don't know. I personally think that if they don't want us encroaching on their land, they should go to the city council and do something about it, not try to scare me off their land. That kind of
well,
seems unnecessary.
but you know what? Haven't you? You know, maybe they're trying to talk to you. But you know what? Every time they try and talk, everyone's like, go, ghost. But maybe they're just trying to talk. You ever thought about that? Maybe.
Ghost covered me in ectoplasm last week when I was walking on my left leg, and
They
I didn't
did.
appreciate that.
I was in the room and I heard some scary noises, and the ghosts had him in the air. He was freaking out. There was ectoplasm everywhere.
Hmm
And he looked at me and said, "It's all over. It's all over. It's all over my screen."
It is. It was everywhere.
What color was the ectoplasm? Because
Bright
that
green.
okay, because that could
green.
determine the ghost's toxicity.
True.
Am I infected?
You were pretty. I would say, like, after that event, you were pretty ghouly and ghastly and
Oh.
pale.
It's,
Maybe sickness is derived from ghosts.
Are the ghosts? Did the ghosts start the Wuhan coronavirus?
They might have.
There's a very, very high
Was it a-
possibility of this.
Was it a ghost bat? And they didn't eat the bat. The bat possessed somebody. and caused them
Possibly.
sickness.
wait.
Can we look up ghost sickness?
Ghost sickness.
I think it's also called freak disorder.
Ghost sickness is a cultural belief commonly seen in Native American peoples and peoples of the Polynesian islands. This sickness often begins following a passing of a loved one and includes symptoms of lethargy, nightmares, and feelings of dread or an impending doom.
So,
Holt, that is.
That's kind of cool. shit.
I like that guy.
This was in our room.
That was in our
It
room.
was that guy.
Yeah, it was, so the guy who got
So
the
for our audio listeners, imagine just like a guy, and he's kind of like running down a hallway, and he's got this horrific mask. It's kind of like a skull, but it's got like spiky teeth.
okay. And you see, once again, though, but this is a matter of perspective. What you might say is horrific, they might say is culturally significant. So you
Is
know,
it a ghost culture, or is ghost culture a thing, or is it kind of just like a subgenre of whatever culture you had when you were alive?
ghost, it kind of is a blend. So like, there's like ghost culture that like it's like, you know, they got their own thing going on, but then there's also kind of like depending on what part of the world like and what culture you have, it kind of blends with that. But it's they all like to like represent themselves though in the same like with like
For our audio listeners, you know we always change the background on
Yeah.
the Moco radio computer. Today we have it as the ghost that was harassing SpongeBob, also known as Eggs, Milk, and Cheese.
flying shopping list. Continue on your ghost culture.
I just like personally, it's like what you might say is weird or spooky or even terrifying. A ghost might think of like, oh, you know what? We're just trying to celebrate the day we died, or you know what? Or it's like, you know what I mean? It's like, so maybe we should be more understanding of the ghosts, and then we could talk with them.
So when that spooky ghost came in and lifted me up, and
Poured his ectoplasm all over you.
maybe he was just trying to have a tickle fight.
Well, yeah.
That is
Well,
possible.
like,
Have a little fun.
well, like they can't. They can. I can't say that. I was
Let's look up what do ghosts do for fun.
I bet you they have ghost parties.
I think I might have a theory.
You have a theorem?
Ghost parties with 1,000 bottles of
I don't
ectoplasm.
know why this reminds
1,000
me.
bottles of
Seek food and entertainment.
Yeah, you see, yes.
That's all they do?
What else do you think they do?
They've got to do more than just that.
They're just like us. That's what we do. We seek food and entertainment too.
Ghosts can't draw though, I guess.
They
Nope.
can't draw. Oh, according to this book, ghosts can't draw. Who wrote this?
The ghost.
That's a pretty like
Oh,
generalization to
this
make
is a
about
game.
ghosts.
Okay.
Yeah. I think maybe on standards of human, ghosts can't draw, but like I think it's kind of a very system. I think it's paranormicism at its finest that's saying that all ghosts can't draw. Maybe
at
it's a
these-
different.
They can't hold the pencil, right? Unless if they're a
Oh, look at these
poltergeist.
ghosts.
Well, there are these. Oh, that's funny. Why do we wear bed sheets as a ghost costume?
I think that's just what ghosts really look like.
I think so. There are some. There are.
Low-key.
I don't.
Oh my god.
I don't know if I can bring up
lollipops.
those certain kinds
Okay,
of
do you guys
ghosts.
just want to do that for Halloween?
Oh, the stupid. Yeah, let's not bring up the stupid ghosts.
Yeah. We can't talk about the stupid ghosts.
Yeah, the one with dunce caps. We can't-
They wear dunce caps. They.
Look at this guy.
Oh, you see, and you know those are. Nope.
No, we can't bring up those ghosts. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe
Yeah.
next season.
Okay,
Yeah.
My personal
Yeah.
theory,
Yeah.
My personal theory on what ghosts do for fun is you see like something like this, right? And you see these guys chilling.
Well, that's
out, having fun.
skeletons.
But,
No.
but there's ghosts in it. I
Stop.
swear.
No.
Well, is that how living
Spooky,
skeletons work? Is
scary
it just the
skeletons?
Is it just the bones, but with a ghost inside?
That's
No.
what I'm thinking.
No.
Or
No.
is
They're
is it kind of
separate
like
entities.
this? The ghost is the
Okay, what about-
soul,
what
and the skeleton is whatever's left over.
Yeah.
What about like the haunted mansion from Disney? Do they like kind of like just do little wacky hijinks
They might
and they cause like some
some
goofy-
mischief.
yeah, some mischief with Eddie Murphy.
That's very
Is that
What
possible.
what
is
they do?
this?
Haunted mansion.
They cause a little mischief. See, look at these guys. These guys are hitchhiking. Where do they gotta go?
Let's look up famous ghosts.
They gotta go somewhere.
Where do they? But can ghosts not just fly or go wherever they
No.
go?
I think it depends. I think some ghosts are kind of tethered
No.
to wherever,
And
like
it's-
a certain location.
It's
I think
also
that's
comes.
Dr. Freaky
It also
Ghost
comes
best.
down to the economic status of that ghost, because like ghosts who are rich, they have the ability to travel wherever they want. But you know, if you die poor, you don't got the ghost income to go out and like just go wherever you want. So it's like,
What about Casper?
Casper's our little rich boy ghost.
yeah, he is though. He actually is.
Little rich
So
boy
okay,
Casper is the perfect example of my
ghost. That's your issue.
issue. Yeah.
so if these go like, what makes a ghost take form? Because there's many different forms of ghosts. I'm looking at this because I right now I'm on our screen, audio listeners. We have Casper, and we have Slimer.
Yeah, you got Slimer.
Why is Slimer like that?
So, based on the actions they had in their past life, it ultimately depends on. So, Slimers are all like ones that are kind of like they're people who eat too
I
much.
thought
You
there
know,
was only one.
they're greedy. You know what I
There's the
mean?
Slimer girl, remember?
You know what I
Oh,
mean?
okay.
So, like they eat a lot. You know what I mean? They
Can you,
get.
can you look up Slimer when he was alive?
Slimer girl.
Are you sure that's not just Slimer with a wig
No,
on?
it's Slimer girl.
No, it's Slimer.
See?
Lady Slimer. Oh, okay. They are in the same location.
lot.
King Remmels. What?
I don't think there is a pic.
No, wait. This is real. This is
this
fascinating,
Slimer?
audio listeners. Slimer was once alive, and he was really. Big.
He was Slimer was William Howard Taft. Oh my God!
That's
I think
beautiful.
he might be onto something.
Look at this.
I think Bill Taft may in fact be Slimer in a past life because Slimer is an obese monstrosity and William Howard Taft was an obese monstrosity.
Exactly. Exactly. That's my yeah.
And I think I see where you're coming from. And it's kind of like a Beetlejuice situation.
Yes.
The way you die is reflected in the way,
Yeah,
the way you
so
live like your life as a ghost.
Exactly. So it's very possible that you had an encounter with William Howard Taft the other day.
When he lifted me up and took
Yes.
me all over my room and
Ye-
covered me in ectoplasm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Can we look up scariest ghost?
okay.
Because
Be
sometimes
careful.
be careful.
You might get scared.
I might get scared. Scariest
That's
ghost.
all I'm gonna say.
We all
Ghost.
have to prepare ourselves.
Ah.
That was quite a lot.
Wait, how
You
you
s-
explain this one being good?
Are all ghosts
What about the
good?
nun? Isn't that
This guy.
That's like that's an evil like surgeon.
He creates ghosts.
He's creates ghosts, kind of like that painter guy from Luigi's Mansion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So are there guys that make ghosts?
No, so he kills people and then they turn into ghosts.
Oh, okay.
That's why he's a
I'm
surgeon.
sorry that for our listeners, I was trying to be.
He did medical malpractice.
I was trying to be like appropriate, but you know what? So, clearly, you're not understanding my point.
I'm sorry. We're kind of low IQ.
Yeah.
We only read 500 books a day. You read 600.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
It's
Now,
okay.
here's the thing. All of these little creatures so far have had ties back to sometimes each other, sometimes aliens. We've found connections to aliens between everything. Here's my theorem. I think because aliens landed back on this planet
Yep.
before everything. They were kind of the catalyst for all of this. I think the reason that these ghosts have their green ectoplasm. What are you searching up? Right now we're looking up monkey ghost.
This is by my house.
That's by your house?
Yeah.
Can you explain the monkey ghost story?
Well, there's this place, and allegedly, it's in the Poconos, like a candle shop place, and below it, they have a little haunted attraction, and the story goes that there was someone doing kind of like evolutionary experiments on monkeys,
Okay.
and something went astray, and a couple of the monkeys died. A couple of the monkeys turned into. I'm already going there. Don't worry. A couple of the monkeys turned into ghosts,
Okay.
and they haunt underneath this candle shop. And allegedly, you can hear monkey noises in the shop at night. Things get thrown around, things get tossed up.
So if I'm understanding this correctly, there's a lot of monkeying going around.
Yeah, there's
monkeying
a lot
around.
of monkeying around.
Okay.
So this poses a new theory that maybe ghosts can be animals.
Well,
And-
I believe in ghost animals.
And does that mean that ghost animals can evolve over time into ghost people? Like, would a ghost Neanderthal eventually become a ghost person?
I don't think. I think
Yeah.
that they take on the form that they died with, and they kind of just stay like that until I kind of like the beetle, kind of like a Beetlejuice, or even like who here has seen The Good Place?
I have.
So, what happens in that show when the soul is like, I don't want to do this anymore. they can be like kind of like given back to the universe, and they kind of just become like dust.
So you're saying that for every stage of human evolution, because someone's always going to die, there is a ghost.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We have a full ghost Ghosts are a better record of human history than we have.
Exactly.
Ghost fish monkey
True.
exists.
There is a ghost fish monkey.
And I
It
think
has to.
if we partner with Dr. Freaky for future endeavors, we could find this record of ghost fish monkey and find that missing link. And I think
Yes. Exactly.
I think that I brought up this monkey whole thing because I think that this is an important topic to kind of look up in the future, and I just kind of wanted to be brought to everybody's attention.
Yeah, no, I agree. I
Um,
think paranormamics is a very interesting field that's, scientists like myself are just recently studying new things about it, and it's like, but obviously there's still a lot we don't know about it, and that's the fun about it. So viewers, if you're listening and you are interested in this, give me a call at 888-8888 Freaky.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Are you saying paranormamics is it like a sub
It-
category of
Paranormal in Pennsylvania made
cryptidology, or
It's-
is it kind of like its own thing?
It's kind of like they work hand in hand,
Okay.
if you know what I mean. Like it's kind of like sociology and psychology.
Okay, I'm
do
following.
you get what I mean?
I'm
Like
following.
they work to like paranormamics is like the things that influence. I'm trying to think how to explain. What's the best way to explain this in cryptology terms? Like, it's kind of like how the dead, it like joined, like how the. I don't know how to explain this. This is the thing. It's just so. It's so fascinating. You have to see it for yourself.
Niche.
It's niche, exactly.
Yeah, you kinda
but
gotta-
they do affect each other, to put it that way.
Yeah, and that's what your doctorate is in, right?
Yeah.
Doctor. Okay, cool.
No, actually, it's in freakology, but
Oh, I mean,
but because of I'm just interested in like general freaky things. So like
That
you know,
counts.
ghouls and ghosts and phantoms and such are interesting. So I'm currently working with some research students about that. So
Interesting.
I've always been curious. Dr. Monster, what is your doctorate in?
Are you ready?
Mm.
This is big. My doctorate is in monsters.
Just monsters?
Monsters, and you know, I minored a little bit in some like foreign like folk tale type stuff. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a question for Dr. Monster. So what do you determine as a monster? Because what one man says is a monster could be another person's just completely normal. So as a professional like yourself, I would want to know what you determine to be a monster.
It's true. What is the definition for monster?
Is a ghost a monster?
Yes, I'd like to know.
A ghost would fall under the category of probably specter, or like I would say a monster is mainly anything that's like physical. I think that's kind of what like separates more ghosts from like like monsters. Like, you know, when you think of monsters, you think of like werewolf, goblins, you know, the such, and they're typically all physical, and they all have some sort of like a defining like feature, or like horns.
That's true.
Do we see like fangs or
Lots of hair.
talons? Lots of hair. You know,
So
We watched those ghosts last night.
The two ghosts from
ghosts.
The Shining.
They twins.
Here's my thing about what makes, like, your definition of monster, I understand. I think ghosts are sort of their own category in the realm of spooky, scary little things.
Yes.
Because coming from an alien standpoint, and I want to relate this back to how aliens kind of started all of this.
Yes.
The aliens are somehow the originators of all of these cryptids. Are there ghost aliens? Did aliens die and have ghosts?
okay.
You would have to think so.
I have a theory about this.
Okay.
So, I'm going to present to you a very crazy theory, okay? And personally, so have you heard of the I forget what cult it is, but it's a cult. It was like where basically these people believed that once they killed themselves, once they died, they
like Heaven's Gate.
yes, Heaven's Gate. It's heaven. Yes, you're right. Yeah, don't laugh.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
So these people might be right. I can't say that. But basically, it's like there's a theory that once like you die, you're given like you arise to a different like life form, and perhaps ghosts and aliens could be the same thing.
Hang on, audio listeners. We just made a breakthrough.
And he might be very close.
No.
Oh,
There. Okay. This directly links back to an alien subspecies that I believe this is the direct count. I can't believe this. I think. Oh my God. Ben 10. Ben 10, the hero.
Tennessee.
Ben
Oh.
Tennyson. He had a.
Omnitrix.
Well, yes, of course.
Mhm.
He had a. How would I refer to him without saying his name yet? A
An-
character. I guess his whole thing was alien.
An alias. An
He
alias.
had an alien,
Mhm.
and this alien was none other than a ghost. Ghost freak. He is both ghost and maybe alien. I mean, maybe ghost has the. Maybe ghosts are just like a category of monster that have their own set of traits and thing. Because, like, think about Danny Phantom.
Maybe we've been looking at it wrong the whole time.
I think
Maybe
so.
when you die and you become a ghost, you go to a different planet. You go to Ghost Planet.
Maybe you do go to Ghost Planet.
And the ghosts that come back, they're sort of like migrants. And they want to, like, come. They have unfinished business. Maybe they want to start up a business. Maybe they want to do something.
Can we
But
look
they're
up-
coming here.
Let's look up Ghost Planet.
I think. I just gotta say, guys, this is some freaky.
This is some freaky stuff.
This is like.
Oh my god.
Ghost Planet.
Ghost Planet.
Hang on.
Wait, look at that YouTube video because I think that's like totally credible.
I found the new Ghost Planet.
Everything we find on the internet is
Okay,
credible.
let's just watch like 5 minutes of it.
For the listeners, we are currently looking at the Frustrated Gamer, a very reliable
Smash
source.
has a brand new update. It was
Okay.
blow up planet Earth and wait, let's reset the planet really quickly. I want to blow up the planet and then gosh.
Oh,
It's
like-
transparent.
Whoa!
Ghost Planet.
Ghost Planet.
maybe these maybe a planet blew up and created this sort of ghost planet that ghosts now reside on. And planets like us, like we all have natural life cycles. Planets have life cycles. Ghost planet dies, ghosts go to the ghost planet.
I like this. But this does bring into question, like, if there is a ghost planet, can ghosts... So the origin of ghosts only come from death. So does that mean, was Ghost Freak once alive, or is he his own subgenre alien ghost hybrid sort of deal?
I have a theory. I think Ghost Freak could be like the gatekeeper between like what is ghost and what is not ghost.
Well,
You know what I mean?
what I was thinking was from a biological standpoint, can ghosts reproduce?
Well, Ghost Freak's whole thing is that he's constantly reproducing. That's how he broke out of the
Exactly.
Omnitrix.
Exactly.
His cells were constantly replicating.
So Ghost Freak is alive.
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe he
I think Dr. Freaky might be right, and he is kind of the bridge.
Like
so he might be somewhere in the middle.
And he's what takes them to the ghost planet. He's kind of like, maybe sort of like the ICE or some sort of immigration service.
like you know how like a lot of times there's like mythology of like the like guy who's on like the boat and stuff. Yeah, like that's kind of what Ghost Freak is, you know what I mean?
Okay.
Except that like he just runs up to you and grabs you and then just takes you.
Yeah, maybe.
So Zaire, so I have a theory.
Okay.
You might have been that quite have been possible that Ghost Freak mistaken you for someone else and was trying to take you.
That's
but,
what I'm-
but then had realized, oh wait, and that's why, because maybe he didn't release the ectoplasm on you. Maybe you were releasing the ectoplasm in response that you might have been like transforming into a ghost.
Am I a ghost?
Are
I
you
don't-
possibly part ghost?
I've been having theories for a while because I go to bed, I start floating. You know that.
I thought that was just
I
something
start-
you did.
I start floating. Sometimes I'll walk through the wall.
I did notice that. I thought the door was locked and you still came in.
You also like to be awake at night more so during the day. So
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I do like to search out. Remember what ghosts do for fun?
Entertainment and food.
I do search out entertainment and food.
Hang on.
Kind of suspicious.
Hold on, wait. Hold on.
I might have to take you to my lab to run some tests to see if you are.
So are we saying that ghosts can become sort of a hybrid with people?
What type of?
Sorry,
on,
we're doing a test I made to test if
Audio listeners, we're on BuzzFeed. We're doing an Am I a Ghost?
Dr. Freaky certified and made this test.
Yes.
He created
Yes.
BuzzFeed.
Which home would you spend your time alone in?
All right, audio listeners, which
think-
home would you spend alone time in? Abandoned castle, deserted cottage, crumbling train station, old mansion.
For me, it's got to be Old
Oh,
Mansion.
God.
Okay.
That doesn't sound
Which
good.
color best represents you? Green, orange, blue, or purple?
Purple.
Purple. Okay. Choose a grave. Okay, so there's like a nice one with flowers, a really dusty dark one in a tree, and then a really like I guess that's like one of those ones where it's like 50 people died, and it's like here's a big one.
This one kind of seems familiar for some reason. I don't know why.
Okay. How would you like to make your presence known? Flipping the light switch, animals will sense you, floating around, other. Well, you kind of float
Yeah,
around.
you float
Yeah.
around a lot.
Which element would you get to know? Water, earth, fire, or
This
air?
is crucial.
Air.
Pick air. Okay.
Choose a song to sing along to. Africa by Toto, 7 Years Old by Lucas Graham, Send Me on My Way by Rusted Root, or Sorry Not Sorry by Demi
I
Lovato.
think Send Me on My Way.
Okay. What's your catchphrase? Who's laughing now? These sheets were made for walking. I'm here in spirit, or boo.
I say boo all the time.
Yeah.
How would you get around? Latching on to people, wandering. I'd stay in one place,
I think-
hopping on various vehicles.
I'd be wandering. I think
Okay. You are a haunted ghost.
He's a ghost.
Oh my God.
You have a lot of friends and quite few enemies. You'll spend your time getting back at people who didn't appreciate all your awesomeness.
Is that
He
true?
kind of does that.
He does do that.
We're all his friends, and he does have one enemy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we can name him on this podcast.
No. No.
We will not name him.
the priest. He tried to exorcise me. It's so obvious.
That is obvious.
I've been a ghost this whole time and I didn't even know.
So wait, who? So
Wait.
if you're a ghost hybrid, then who in your family's ghost?
It's gotta be.
I think we have a really serious talk. We have to.
Maybe you're only like quarter ghost.
Maybe quarter. Maybe I've just been a ghost this whole time and I don't even know.
Oh, my hand just went through.
I've been a ghost, guys.
How is this possible?
Maybe I wasn't a ghost this whole time. Maybe.
Can you turn it? Can you turn your ghost powers off?
I don't know.
Think human thoughts. All right, audio listeners, I'm gonna put my hand on him again. We're gonna see if it goes through this time. It didn't go through.
Okay, I'm only half ghost.
Half ghost.
I'm only half
So
ghost.
is it kind of like a mood kind of thing? Do you
It must be.
or like
maybe I
or
am
is it-
like Danny Phantom and I gotta go like going ghost.
It went through.
Yeah.
Undo it.
Okay, I turned it off.
It's working.
So is there? I have a question for my research. So is there like a button you press on yourself, or is it just kind of more so like a mood kind of thing?
I think it's like a thought.
like
process.
a hormonal kind of.
Yeah, it's like
okay.
a thought
If he
process.
thinks he's a ghost, he's gonna be ghost.
So do
Exactly.
ghosts? Now that leads me to my next question. So can ghosts have hormones?
Well, I'm half ghost and I have hormones.
Yeah, but I think that might be part of your human hormones. I'm asking like full. You know what I mean?
Well, I would assume so. If ghosts can
Mm-hmm.
replicate, do ghosts have hormones? Oh, we getting the AI thing.
Well, can ghosts get physically sick? People physically sick?
Yes.
Yes. EMF energy. Is that like a hormone?
No. That's electromagnetic frequency.
Yeah.
But like, is that like their version of hormone?
Possibly. Search up electromagnetic frequency hormone.
Yeah.
Hormone.
Getting the AI response.
Melatonin.
yes.
Double
It's
Oh my
hormone,
God.
Yes.
Stress hormone.
so maybe
Stress, and that's what keeps ghosts haunting their
because
places.
they're stressed.
Yeah.
Hang on.
Hang
We're
on.
onto something.
Okay. So maybe they don't want to produce EMF because, like we established at this, they don't want you to be afraid of them.
Exactly.
True.
They're trying. Like Luigi is scared of ghosts. That's what makes him strong against ghosts.
Mm-hmm.
He produces maybe these kind of like stress hormones, which makes the ghosts in turn produce EMF because then they're stressed out
Hang on.
and make them
I
susceptible.
have a theorem.
Okay.
I'm gonna search up what color do ghosts hate. If it's green. What colors repel evil? Blue, turquoise, kind of green. Turquoise is kind of green, audio listeners.
Turquoise is
What does a white ghost mean?
Look up if ghosts like green. You got to be more specific
Mm.
I
sometimes.
think so. I think
Do
so.
ghosts like green?
Ghosts are always spitting up green.
That's true. Maybe
That's
it's like a repellent.
That's just ghost vomit though.
Yeah, maybe they don't like it.
Yeah.
Mix that. Well, green is kind of like sicky. Green is used to convey a feeling of rot and death.
Yes. Exactly.
Ghost green. Audio listeners, I'm not getting much. Oh, apparently this is a character from Invincible. Green Ghost. There's a lot of Green Ghost
Hold on, go up.
memorabilia. Yes?
What's up with that?
Yeah.
That's Omni-Man just killing her.
But that ghost is green, and he's touching her.
Okay.
But that's a human impersonation
Oh,
of a
okay.
ghost.
My
That is
mistake, my
true.
mistake, my
So-
mistake.
So that doesn't really count. Mhm.
Okay.
You know what I'm hypothesizing?
What do you have?
Maybe you weren't always fully a ghost. Maybe this is just a more recent thing.
Maybe
Perhaps you are possessed.
Have there been certain stimulants you've noted or like a change to your everyday life that could?
Well, every time I see green, I feel less scared. I get more angry.
Mm-hmm.
And when Dylan, when Dr. Monster looks at me, I kind of like, I look away and I get like super nervous.
Is there a reason for that?
No, it's something weird. And then like whenever I see a vacuum cleaner, I need it turned off immediately.
Interesting. Have you interacted with anything paranormal within the past like 2 weeks?
Well, that ghost did come in my room and lift me up.
Yeah.
It covered me in green ectoplasm.
it's
Hang on.
quite possible.
The AI overview. Ghosts can give people ghost powers. I think you were given ghost powers.
By that freaky ghost that came in the room.
I think. Okay, how long do ghost powers take to wear off? How long do ghost powers last? How long does it last, though? I don't know.
Maybe.
400 years.
Oh,
Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy.
I'm sorry.
it's okay. I mean,
We might be able to develop like something to like speed things up a little bit.
maybe. I don't know. If I
We'll
wanna
we'll have
keep
to
ghosts
we'll have to
around.
see.
You think there's a ghost vaccine?
I hope. Well,
Wait.
you know my stance on vaccines, so I don't know if I could take that.
Wait, if
Well, it's probably
if
okay.
the ghost powers last for 400 years, right?
Mm.
And they wear off, does that mean you become human? But then are you just the age that you were, or are you past 400 years old and then do you just die and become a ghost?
Well,
Like once it wears off.
You see, researchers are still trying to conduct that, and the problem is that every time we capture a ghost and we want to keep them, they get really annoyed at us. So we can't really actually wait 400 years. So, and we haven't really figured out a good way to maintain ghosts and like their relationship. So it's like there's ghost psychologists that have recently been trying to like communicate with them and like.
Have
yeah.
you tried giving them food and entertainment for 400?
well, you see, the thing is though, we don't know we know they like food and entertainment, but we're trying to figure out what specific food and entertainment they like.
I think they like in entertainment. They like kind of like hijinks.
Look up ghost food.
ghost favorite food.
It's right there.
We tried giving them ghost pepper and they just got really mad at us.
What are ghost foods?
Wait, BooBerry.
Oh!
BooBerry.
It's gotta be BooBerry. That's the only right answer.
And you got a cat now too.
He does have a cat. Yeah, he
Oh
does.
my
have
God.
Cat.
We happen to have BooBerry in our room, and right
And you just
before-
started eating
Wait,
it.
no,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you know what? I'm gonna bet you this is what happened. The BooBerry summoned the ghost that came, and because he smelled the BooBerry, and then he came and he was just like,
Yes, and I've been eating it. Like
and he
nonstop.
smelled it in you, and then was like, ah!
Oh my God.
We figured it out.
And do you not know about this?
No, I don't know about this.
Well, you look up when BooBerry made an appearance in Family Guy, and Peter Griffin shook his hand and absolutely refused to wash his hands.
Attention shoppers.
We're looking at a
Beloved
real-life
cereal
video of an
icon
encounter with
BooBerry is
BooBerry.
now greeting customers in aisle 6.
So he's a friendly guy.
BooBerry?
He's
The
industrial.
BooBerry? Are there imposter
own
BooBerries?
Hey, watch it.
And there's only
Oh,
one.
Mr. BooBerry, I'm your biggest fan.
You're not the one threatening me on Facebook, are you?
No, not you. Not you. Hey, you know what I always loved about your cereal? It tasted like blueberries. Oh my God, blueberries! And you're a ghost. That's the boo. Did you guys know you were doing that? Oh my God. Anyway, can I shake your hand?
Sure.
This is a magical event.
I wish I were here.
This is history right here. This is first contact with ghosts.
That's going in today's post.
So I think we've established that ghosts, the ones that do come to real Earth from Ghost Earth, they have the ability to become legal United States citizens. And they have the ability to start their own companies. BooBerry, we don't know what kind of ghost he was before. We don't know.
Does he have a record?
Well-
Does BooBerry have a record of any kind?
I'm not sure.
Personally, as an advocate for those who are specters and of ghosts, I think that there's current laws that have not made that have been really discriminatory towards those who are ghost-like. So, like, I think that making the assumption that in America that they could become U.S. citizens is really unfair, and it shows you how privileged we are as people who are not ghosts. So, yeah.
But BooBerry has to at least be one, though, if he's able to start his own business.
Let's see. Is BooBerry a U.S. citizen?
Not Ooberry.
Hang on. Is BooBerry a U.S. citizen? Monster cereals.
Corporation in America.
Okay, there's Count Chocula, Frankenberry, and BooBerry.
I think BooBerry is more so a refugee and was taken because of the great I don't know if you've heard about the Great Spook War of like 1973.
I've heard rumors about it.
Yeah.
What's up with the spooky war? Of
So
1973?
basically, on Ghost Planet, there was a lot of tension going on between like economic problems and stuff like that, and because of that, so this is Ghost Planet 1. Now there's Ghost Planet 2, which is like better. They've solved a lot of their problems.
Okay.
But Ghost Planet 1, there was a lot of like war and stuff. So then I think BooBerry fled to the United States on Earth for like seeking refuge, but then his likeness got used as a brand.
Let's see. 9.
There are 9 ghostly planets.
Do you guys think that
Fascinating.
Mars might be one?
It says it right
Because
here.
of Martian Manhunter?
So there's Thea, Vulcan,
One of these is gone now, though. Then
Super Earths,
that must be what Ghost Planet 1 and 2 come
Mars Impactor, Asteroid Belt Planet, Nibiru, Planet X, Taichi, Nemesis, and that's it. So I'm guessing Super Earth.
I'm pretty sure it was go back down. I think it was Tai Chi. Because you can see clearly based off astronomical
in this
data,
photo, it is kind of
destroyed. You know what I mean?
falling apart.
Yeah.
What's their new Ghost Planet? Which one is now their where they
Oh, it's just Super Earth 2.
Oh,
Super Earth. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm kind of following.
Yeah.
Now. I'm following.
Because after BooBerry came to Earth, he realized how much better it was, and he was like, "Oh my God, let's just rename it." But then it's like better. So
So is BooBerry their leader?
BooBerry's more like a John Cena or like a Dwayne the Rock Johnson kind of like figure. You know what I mean? Like
He's just popular.
he's just popular. Like you can't not like him. You know what I mean?
Is he maybe like? Does he manager Super Earth to regular Earth affairs?
He's kind of like I wouldn't say he's officially, he doesn't have official political, up to my knowledge, he doesn't have official political power, or he doesn't like work in like the Ghost Planet Embassy, but I think that they do. He does play a role in like negotiations and like and he's a figurehead for both parties.
Fascinating. BooBerry. He has his own merchandise, fruit roll-ups.
There are a lot of ghosts in media.
There are.
This kind of reminds me back to like a little bit of everything.
True.
So ghosts, what do ghosts do in media? They are very linked to food.
They are.
We've
You know
got
what else they're linked
Slimer. Yes, what else are they linked to? Oh my God.
Explain that.
We're burning every.
Ghosts are kind of the main idea and concept behind Five Nights at Freddy's.
Well, and you see, examples like this kind of show the anger that ghosts might have
That's true.
because of the fact that they always get portrayed in like a negative way in this sense. Things that possess non-animate animatronics in this case. So I feel like the reason that ghosts get angry is because of the fact that like they're always portrayed in not a very like positive way. So it's always the bad ones that like get like
Yeah, and these ghosts are just like little kids. They're just
exactly
They are.
yeah.
And we've been looking at it wrong the whole time. Remember Foxy, a good guy?
Mm-hmm.
He is a good guy. All of these guys are good.
Yeah,
guys.
they are good guys.
We don't know what happens after they jump scare you.
Yeah.
My FNAF OC, Blue Nose, the musical ghost. It's awesome.
Yeah, very. Shout out to our
I don't even know.
shout
Out to that guy.
Yeah.
Look up Toy Chica Ghost.
No. Now the thing with FNAF, this kind of expands on the ghost lore because, well, in the games, the ghosts are kind of okay.
I wouldn't say games because this actually is very real to
So in the documentary.
in the documentaries. Yeah.
So with the thing with the ghosts is they get kind of like taken and like their like energy is turned into a substance. It's called remnant, and it like remnant's kind of crazy. There's two types. There's remnant and then there's agony, and the agony is kind of what's powering like the FNAF animatronics because they are upset and sad. That's like rage and anger. But then there's also like remnant, which is just kind of like soul power and like it's crazy.
I think a lot of this, if you connect it back to Luigi's Mansion, because of the fact that I don't know if you it's very similar in the sense that Luigi, when he like sucks them up into his vacuum cleaner, then he'll basically the ghost, like their entity is still kind of there when he puts them back into the paintings. You know what I'm talking about?
That is true.
So I think ghosts have an ability to be.
Hang on, I just drank this. Finish your point.
I think they have an ability to transfer between different like states of like matter as well as different be different like they are not defined by a body like humans are. They are more so defined by a conscious, you know what I mean? So
is ghost energy okay? First of all, is this
favorite thing.
is it humane? Because look at this.
That is true. So while Dr. Freaky was bringing up his point, I was thinking since there is the ghost energy in the Five Nights at Freddy's, there's the ghost energy in Luigi's Mansion, and I know that there are other forms of ghost energy. I then looked up ghost energy, and to my shock, I didn't even realize I had just drinking it's an energy drink. I just this weekend had a Sour Patch Kid blue raspberry ghost energy drink. They've been doing this already. They already have ghost energy on the market.
you see, and this is what I'm talking about. This is kind of like as sad as it is, it's like I think basically what they don't want you to know this though, but I'm gonna tell you what happened. About 20 years ago, so we actually did go when we went to the moon, not 20 years ago, but when we went to space, okay? And so we found Ghost Planet, okay? And so we started colonizing, and big business has started they've been enslaving ghosts, and the ones that don't listen and then they kill, then what happens is that they turn them into ghost energy drink. And then basically, as the ghosts, this started the ghost, the big ghost war and stuff that was on the planet, because there were some ghosts who were just like, yeah, you guys can come in. They were the rich ghosts, and then the rich ghosts kind of bought out all the the poor ghosts and stuff, and then started selling them. So now they're being used as energy drinks or like enslavement. It's just like what happened. It makes me so sad. I can't.
It's okay. I think that
How are you people this cruel?
They're taking ghosts they're manufacturing them into energy. There's cereal?
Yeah, there is cereal.
No.
Ghost cereal.
No, this is awful.
What?
They are putting out. Oh my god. BooBerry rose up and started his own business. He created a cereal to bring happiness to the masses, and then Dan Lorenko decides, I'm going to take these ghosts, I'm going to turn them into pure raw energy, and I'm going to make them into cereal. Are you serious?
It's disturbing.
I don't want to be rude, but I'm cereal.
Me too.
Is this
They
is
don't
this what they
listen,
meant by serial killers?
Yes, and listen, I don't want to. I'm sorry. I think you guys already know too much, and I think my life could be at jeopardy right now. So I think it might be best to stop commenting on that issue. So
I can't believe this is.
to the world, you know what to do. This is a call to action.
Hang on, I'm gonna see if there's any link between those. I'm really scared right now.
I'm mad. You're mad. I'm mad. I'm mad.
BooBerry, which is a blue flavor, and then there's the Ghost Blue Raspberry. There's no link between them yet, but I think it's only a matter of time. This is really startling. Ghosts are just trying. I think what we need to come to the realization is ghosts just want to be understood. They want to live out lives. They want to have careers. And Dan Lorenko is taking advantage of these ghosts, these young ghosts, and he's putting them in the mills and turning them into raw energy that he's then selling back to us.
Do
Which
ghosts even know?
it's like a never-ending cycle, because the ghost is he trying to make more powerful ghosts?
No.
No. Because think about it. If we are ingesting the ghosts, and then when we die, we're gonna become ghosts, but with the power of multiple ghosts.
I have a theory. So have you? Do you guys know what the Philosopher's Stone is?
What's your theorem?
So, what Dan is trying to do is he's trying to basically feed people a bunch of ghosts, and then basically, with enough ghosts inside of you, you can create a Philosopher's Stone inside of yourself, and then people will become homunculuses.
So he's trying to turn me into a homunculi.
Yeah, look up homunculus, then Full Metal Alchemist, and this will explain exactly. Like,
That's crazy.
I don't know how to spell alchemist.
like,
Anyway.
this is
image, this one that's blurred. Oh,
Is that what he's trying to turn us
no,
into?
not that, not that.
is it the dog?
That thing, that one. Yes, that's what he wants you to be.
I don't like that thing.
He,
I think we need to stop. We need to personally boycott ghost energy.
Ghost energy.
We need to search and see maybe any other, things using ghosts in Super Ghost.
Super ghost. I think this is.
wait, can you look up Freak Ghost one more time? I just need to see something.
I can search up. Wait, freak ghost.
Freak Ghost.
Like Ghost Freak.
Yeah.
I think you meant ghost freak.
No, I meant Freak Ghost.
Okay,
I meant
it's a
what
shoe.
I meant what I said. Yeah, you know what? Because they're also.
Is that kind of what you needed to look for?
Yeah. I just need to see the shoes.
No.
There's nothing. Don't be afraid. This was a very informative episode. We discovered Ghost Planet, how Dan Lorenko was taking advantage of ghosts and their raw energy.
Listen, for the listeners, from someone who knows a lot about this topic, I will just say one thing. I think that what we all need to understand is that you got to be more understanding of ghosts. So next time you notice a spooky specter in your room, don't get scared. They're trying to talk. They're trying to run. You know what I mean? And you can help them. But just talk to them. okay? Because you know what? Ghosts have rights too. And I'm going to champion those. So, yeah.
Which one? Speak up, bud. It's okay.
I don't really know.
You don't know?
Our ghost friends that I've been contacting this entire thing with my half ghost ability. They've made something kind of for us to play ourselves out with, and I think following in the footsteps of Dr. Freaky, we are newfound ghost advocates, and I feel like that's kind of the theme. We
Yeah.
kind of become
And
advocates.
personally, I think movies like Ghostbuster have created this paranormicism against and then anti-ghost culture. So
No, I agree.
so like just
Your
look at the
access
Ghostbuster
City
logo. It
Pay.
just says no ghost.
With your City card,
Like-
you can purchase
This was a very informative episode of Alien Meeting. I'm honestly brought to tears at the moment. I can't believe we uncovered all of this about ghosts and Ghost Planet. Ghosts have been here longer than us. And there may have been millions of ghosts listening right now. Maybe they're like, finally, somebody gets it. Maybe this is the start to something beautiful. Who knows? Hopefully by next episode we will have Johnny Cryptid back. I miss him. Maybe he's a ghost right now. More on that next week. Any final remarks about ghosts, ghouls, anything? Should we give a little teaser for next episode, which me and Dr. Monster kind of planned out what we're going to be talking about the next few days. Should we give him a little hint? Well, for our audio listeners, next episode we're doing a little bit of a throwback. You know, not exactly, but episode 1, we talked about the Sasquatch, and personally for me, when you think about Sasquatch, I think hand in hand, I think about the Loch Ness Monster.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We are getting wet and wild.
Oh yeah, wet and wild. We're gonna discover everything about the Loch Ness Monster next episode, also known as Nessie.
I personally am a sympathizer.
For why?
She's just a freak creature. I don't know.
Like
Something
one
about her
episode.
speaks to my heart.
I think Nessie might be like being taken advantage of and is like currently underground, like powering the earth.
We'll get back. We'll get back.
More on this next week, everyone. This has been Alien Meeting. I hope you enjoy. We are the best podcast on Earth.
Not on Ghost Planet. Ghost Planet has much better podcast.
Ghost Planet has Alien Ghost Meeting.
Yeah.
I mean Ghost Meeting.
No,
Ghost Alien
they have
Meeting.
human meeting.
They have human meeting?
Yeah.
Suppose so. What would they have on an alien planet?
Skibbity meeting.
Human meeting? Logos minted? And for one final thing, just for all of our audio listeners who are like, man, when are they going to talk about aliens? Eventually. We're going to get there. And don't you worry your little head about that. Alright? We're going to get to the aliens eventually. And, sorry, I'm really scared right now. I saw something that was really scary. Yeah, I think with that, that's going to close out today's episode of Alien Meeting, everyone. I hope you enjoyed this.
Wawa's new
I'm going to put on a little song to kind of let us say goodbye to today's episode.
By our good friend Narp.
By our good friend Narpy the Alien. We're going to do... let's do...
Narpy's Inferno.
Narpy's Inferno. I was looking at that one. All right.